Tonight, our coverage of Colorado focuses on this huge crowd turning out in Douglas County to honor Deputy Zachary Parrish, a hero who lost his life in an ambush by a deranged gunman. That man live streamed the final hours of his life, including the attack. And CBS 4 has obtained the entire video. Brian Moss will have more on this coming up in just a minute. As you've probably heard by now, that shooting happened early yesterday morning at an apartment complex in Highlands Ranch. Deputies responded to a 911 call, and the gunman's roommate let them in. He said the gunman might be having a mental breakdown and was locked in his bedroom. As they entered, he fired more than 100 rounds. He killed Deputy Parrish, wounded 4 more deputies and 2 civilians. We do have 3 reporters on this ambush tonight. Brian Moss has the video the gunman made that morning. Jeff Todd talked with one of the civilians who was hurt. We start with Karen Morfitt, who is at the moving service tonight for Parrish.
And Karen, it was an emotional night. Each one of the people who were here tonight, many of those who knew him, many of them that didn't, many of them lined up to share stories of them. And each one was different, but the message was very much the same, that Deputy Parrish loved his family, he loved his job because he wanted to help people, and he died doing exactly that.
It means so much to hear your stories and to hear about Zack, because that's what I'm clinging on to right now. So I want to hear about him, and I want to soak it in.
It's okay. It's okay. Just be happy, okay?
Through the whispers of her little girl, Gracie Parrish asked for the only thing she has left: memories.
One of the best decisions I ever made was hiring Zack.
And I can't tell you how many times he bailed me out as a new officer.
Her call was answered. Family, friends, and fellow officers lined up, sharing story after story of Deputy Zack Parrish. Everything from first encounters to chasing down bad guys with his brothers in blue.
He was like a dog after a rabbit.
If I had $1 for every time I was called Zack Parrish, I would have retired a long time ago.
And final goodbyes.
This isn't the one thing he would always tell me, is that things will be good, brother. And I would take his words, and I knew things would be good.
Memories that left hundreds of community members with a better knowledge and feeling of closeness to a man that many had never met.
Because he went to the call to help someone who killed him. He went there to help that guy.
Memories that will give his family just a little more to hold on to.
And I will do everything in my power, Zack Parrish, to honor you. And I will raise these girls to love you.
An emotional night. Again, the funeral for Deputy Parrish will be held this Friday. We will have all of that information online as soon as we can, as well as information on how you can help the Parrish family. For now, we're live in Littleton. Karen Morfitt covering Colorado First.
Karen, thank you.